Your tempo. Uh, yeah, yeah, that happened. Hmm. Suppose we should. Um, hang on. You know what we should do is I should do the what's it called the circle. Um, my spell that maxes out healing. Beacon of Hope. All right. Yep. I'll beacon. Yep. Any creature within range. So I hope everyone's within 30 feet of me. I would hope so. Yeah. Yeah. Can we get a group hug while we're in here? Let's max. So you don't even have to roll. Boom. 51. 35. Okay. I'll take that. Puts me at half health. I'm okay with that. It's okay. Try Command Shift R, by the way. I suppose if you're not on a Mac, that's Control Shift R. Don't worry, we're not Mac users, but yeah, yeah. Uh, I mean, did you also notice that there was something strange about his face, though? Was it? Yeah, I know. And correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but we also saw like a smile. right? Seems like this whole time, everything that we've encountered is not really real at all. Uh, Damn it! I was just gonna ask that. Biren panics because he doesn't have his Stein. Let's do it. Something we're terrible at. Hmm. I don't know, but I, sometimes when you guys talk, I feel very uncomfortable and concerning. All right now. No. uh, 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 oh, mm. Um, question to the so we're on this blank panel. There's nothing there, right? So no. Okay. Muted, but I think she said no. Boobers, stop, stop doing what you're doing. You were fine there, Troy. I don't know, something triggering something. Ah, right, yep, right there. No, no, it's right before that. Ah, yep, yep, that's it. I don't know what something about the word say said a certain word. But, just talk. Uh, no, no, I'm okay. I poopers. It still hurts. Yeah. I all of those are terrible. I can't even drink my way out of this. Mm, uh, yep, that hurt. Uh, might be right. Oh, Aravir, it's Aravir. Can you only respond to questions? Can you respond to questions? She seems awfully quiet. Is the opposite, maybe? Seems like once you figured out that S is, I look around, double check. Okay, S is causing me pain. It seems like the stairs opened up, so it does seem like if you figure out S's ailment, you can, so. Asked me and Aaron when we heard he speaks in things. um, Poopers, what are you doing? Secrets? Does it actually look like poopers could attack us? Okay. Clearly there's some kind of like self doubt something going on with poopers. Um, can we get a hint on poopers? Can I use one of my sanity? It's so close. What was the restricted? All right, we're getting there. Yeah, yeah, you did. Well, now we know his curse is he's a liar. I knew there had to be someone. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Now we just need to figure out poopers. Yeah. Guilt, doubt. She she believes that she's gonna eventually turn evil, or that she is evil. Okay. What was it? Um, that's fun. I like that puzzle. That's a good one. Clearly. Ha! I'm sorry. Did we say it? Hotness check? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That just adds to his hotness. So does that mean that you have to roll a D10 plus one? Is that what that means? Sad. Is it 11 smaller ones than one large one, or 10 smaller ones and one large one? Gotcha. Paintings. Yes.
I swap 1 and 11.
Can you roll a perception check, please?
Not well.
Okay, nothing happens.
You said so. Of the 11 paintings, they're all depicting some form of torture. Any of them would we notice any of them seem worse than others? Like torture, some leading to death, some just discomfort, some pain.
No, like I said, they're all just kind of arbitrary depictions.
Who's the torture being done by, or is there's somebody getting tortured by somebody else in them?
There's no pattern between the paintings. They all kind of
Okay.
don't have a connection.
Do any of them have knives in them?
No.
I take one off the wall.
Roll a perception check, please. Which one do you take off?
Third from the left.
Love the confidence.
You notice something is written on the back.
A clue, and I read it.
That one just has an R on the back.
I take them all down.
Okay, this is the sequence of the paintings as they are right now.
As they are right.
I'm gonna put
so
them-
Get your
remember,
notes ready.
Yeah, so I have preserved the order. I've just like placed them down where
Did
they
you
used to be. upside
rearrange them after Aravir rearranged them?
down. Oh, I guess I probably did. So whatever order they were in after the rearranging, I preserve.
Okay, after the
He's
rearranging.
muted.
Okay, there you go.
Aravir's muted.
Switched 1 and 11, so then we would switch them back.
All right,
wanna
let's
switch
switch them back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in our context channel in our Discord right now.
Okay. Oh gosh. Kill no. Who's smart? Who can read good?
Well, here's already something that I noticed right away, is we only have one vowel.
That's not good. I wonder if there's a word here with that one letter. Ned.
Well?
Lude.
W-E-L-D, weld.
Or lewd.
That's what I said. Lude.
Oh yeah, lewd.
Hmm.
Is it DM is the way that you have it set up, how it's sequenced like 4 letters, 3 letters, 4 letters, is that intentional, or is that just
It is
helps?
it is intentional.
Okay. I'll put that over in the stream chat as well.
Maybe we put them in alphabetical order. Right? You want to try it? Who wants to try it? And I kind of like, I note the order so that we can flip them back
Okay.
if we need to. And I put them in alphabetical order and pop it back up on the wall.
Nothing happens.
Take it back down and put them back in order.
Okay.
I wonder if some, I wonder if some letters are switched around. Hold on. What if like the R's are a different letter and we actually have more than one vowel? They're just the wrong letter.
Is that like where they go backwards? Like an A is a Z, a B
Kinda.
Maybe.
is
D,
a Y,
E.
that kind of thing? Or do they represent numbers? Like E is the A, B, C, D, the 5th letter or something?
I think we're in the right direction. I mean, there can't be one vowel for 3 words.
It probably has something to do with the painting up top too, with the 3 glinting daggers. What the heck does that mean? I look around the puzzle for any other clues. I'm like looking under things. I'm looking at the bottom of the big
Yeah,
painting
so
for a
you're-
signature.
Your main clue here is that there is an emperor being murdered by 3 knives, and an emperor being murdered by a council with 3 knives.
I just place up WKH.
Nothing happens.
Hold that down. 3.
Okay,
Maybe
what is
we
it?
move it
What
by
is it,
3?
guys? And the emperor being murdered by 3 knives. What significance does that have? Okay.
3 words and 3 knives. I think the letter replacement, I don't think is. I think that's a pretty decent idea.
Or what if it's like all 1 over, like an E is the
Hmm.
one before or after?
We still need
or
more
something.
vowels though.
Well, it might be if we have, so if A, B, C, D, E, F, so the E could
I
be
did
like
that
a
both
year and a
ways,
half.
back and front, and it doesn't work. 3. There's something about 3 knives killing somebody here.
Do we get these sanity points through the whole thing?
Yeah,
Or was
they
that just
are-
for the previous puzzle?
No, it's
okay.
the whole thing.
Okay. We haven't really used those yet.
Each of us have 6 sanity points?
Correct.
Or total?
Correct.
I'm sorry?
Each.
6
Okay.
each. But
But he could lie.
he could lie. But we can
No,
also
your,
ask.
your options with sanity
Mhm.
are you can get a hint from me on the puzzle, not from the demon. you can auto succeed on a check. Or you can spend 1 to force Atlas to respond to you, but he doesn't have to be truthful. I have to be truthful on the hint.
I'll use one of my sanity points for a hint on this puzzle, just to
Okay.
get us going.
The picture is from a famous historical scene, the murder of Julius Caesar,
Caesar, right?
which is also connected to a famous cipher.
So it is. So it's letter replacement. It's a cipher.
Yes, and the number 3 is an important number.
We were only all.
So maybe over 3, or so it's a letter replacement shifted by 3. Then maybe.
I think.
So
more
what
than-
would be R? What would shift R by 3, one way or the
The-
other? Because the double R would help us.
the
in
double
this.
R is clearly the indicator of
be
how to set
O.
up the vowel.
It might be O. We might
More
need
than
to shift
likely.
it back 3.
So if you shift
It's
everything back
O
3,
P Q R. So
That would be shifting it up.
back.
So that would be.
so we're shifting everything back by 3 letters.
Viren, with 1 sanity point gone, you
Yeah.
now have disadvantage on all mental ability checks.
She did not tell us that part.
I said there's going to be a consequence to spending them.
I didn't think it would be that fast, but I'm sorry. And what was it? I have disadvantage on what checks?
Mental ability checks, int whiz charisma.
Damn.
Ability checks, not saving throws.
Gotcha.
The last word might be hook.
Well, that would kind of make sense since everybody died on
Bait the.
bait the hook.
The stairs appear.
Hey! Damn. Good job.
Okay. Before you descend, however, another scene sort of projects itself before you. This one depicts the same man as before, sort of walking through some very tranquil forests, just enjoying the nice air and the breeze and the sun. Very just pleasant walk. When all of the color starts to drain from the trees around him, and he sort of like looks around in fright and uncertainty, and is replaced very quickly with shadows, and eyes and smiling mouths start to pop up all over the scenery. And he sort of kind of like bends down and like covers his ears and seems very distressed. Descending the stairs, you hear in a much softer, more human voice, "Does time pass the same here? How long has it been? How long is eternity?" Which leads you down to the next platform. This one has in the middle of it a stone basin that is about halfway full of blood, and suspended over it is a body with a just like sack over its head, that is basically suspended from a hook, and this individual has its throat slit, blood dripping down into the basin.
Looks like they baited the hook, you know, from the last puzzle.
Yes,
Should we
that's
check
accurate.
the face?
Sorry?
I said, should we check the face?
Yeah, we can. Let's go see who got baited.
I want to see what the color. What is the color of the blood in the basin? Is it red or black?
It is black.
Is this Tempe? Hold on, I go up. Does it look like he's made of air?
It is not Tempest.
Dang. Yeah, we checked the face.
Removing the sack, you don't recognize the person, but from how they're sort of dressed, you suspect it is someone from the village that you had previously been in, Aramore.
So it's just this person's suspended from a hook with their throat slit, right? And it's going into a pool. Is the pool just blood or is it water?
It is just blood. It is like a basin, not like a bowl, not like a pond or anything.
Gotcha.
Maybe he
Nice.
represents the bait of attacking the town and us coming.
I just stick my hand in the blood.
It's hot and sticky.
Nothing in
Bold
there. I kind of
move.
feel around.
That's gross.
Your fur is coated in blood. It's not
Oh,
fun.
gross.
She feel
I'm
around
gonna make
further
you-
and just
I'm making
flaps
you lose
around
a
in
sanity
it.
point for that. Digging around in someone's blood.
This is a dream world as far as Poofers is concerned.
Yes, a dream world where when people die, they actually die.
Dislike your
Out of
You're
just,
losing a sanity point for that. You have disadvantage on mental ability checks.
I'm gonna tug on a pant sleeve of the person hanging and say, "Hey, you okay up there?"
You just kind of like gently like tug them, and
Yeah.
I mean, they twitch a little bit. They're still alive, barely.
Oh, there's still.
Clearly got enough blood to keep going for now. But
Should
it's more
should
just
we-
like a gentle tug, and they're just kind of like barely respond.
Okay.
alive.
Can you
Them
hear me?
Is it
How is
possible
They don't
to-
answer you.
Is it possible to take him off the hook?
if I
We try.
how's he impaled? How's the hook
It's like through his shoulder.
through his shoulder?
That about easy.
We're not able.
Come on, guys. Who wants to
go.
save this guy?
Yeah,
Crawl up on Barry's shoulders and I try to remove
Well,
him from the
help Poofers
Ye-
take him off the hook.
Okay.
Poofers and I wouldn't leave someone on a hook.
No, I'm not. He's gonna bleed out if you take the hook out of his
Well,
shoulder.
luckily, we have some magic users that
Okay.
can heal
You
him.
All right.
can't cast
we
magic
can't.
right now.
Can't cast him.
Oh. Do I still have my clothes on?
Do we have? I have a healing potion. Would I be able to pour it in his mouth?
Potentially. I actually don't have that with you. No. You
Yeah,
have
we don't
any
have
of
All
your
that.
of our
equipment.
stuff
Are we
Is it
all
your-
naked?
No, you have your clothes. You just don't have your photo.
You're always naked, poopers.
That's not true. I
Has
wear
boots?
a top and boots.
and a
Just
hat.
Donald Duck it all the time.
These poofing boots.
Yeah,
Poofing boots.
pooping boots.
The hook. Look, what is the hook attached to?
It just kind of like is like a theme, and then it goes out, and then there's a hook.
Okay, so it's like a
Like a
almost like a
structure.
hangman's structure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to come down? I'm gonna keep trying to talk to him. It's he.
Yeah, it just kind of
Okay.
gurgles in response through blood.
What
It
if we
hits
tip
you.
the structure over?
It
That
is
way we
firmly,
don't have to
it is
remove it.
firmly bolted to the ground.
I firmly grasp it and push.
You push it, and the sort of joints of the hook part like click a little bit, but the structure is immovable.
Is the
Um,
bowl that it's in movable?
The bowl is also like part of the ground.
Bolted.
It's like a stone part of the ground,
I look at it. Is there a reflection in it?
as much as there should normally be.
Okay.
He's
think we
not
should
a
take him down.
vampire, Troy.
Well, you never know. We are in a dream world, poopers.
Anything's possible at this point. Poopers.
Weirder things will happen.
Hmm.
Kind of like, how far above the blood is he suspended?
A couple of feet at best.
Okay, can I like kind of push on his feet and give him some support so he doesn't have to hang there as
You're
horribly?
gonna step into the blood and go under his feet.
Well, the guy's suffering. Just help push him up a little bit.
That's fine. He's clearly very injured and barely conscious, so you can try. It's just I don't know how well he's gonna be able to support himself on your shoulders.
I'm just trying to like push him up so there's not as much pressure on his shoulder.
Okay. You see that the hook kind of like also goes up a little bit when you like push him up. You know, like it lifts it up too.
Okay. I want to inspect around the base. Is there anything around the basin at all? It's just the.
Roll investigation.
Look up. Is there a clock?
There's no clock.
Check the ceiling.
Did that work? I'm not sure. I don't
7.
trust it right now.
Nope. Nothing seems off about this.
But there's nothing, no other items, nothing around it. Okay.
No, this is the only thing here.
There's nothing on the floor, no markings on
Okay,
any.
this may seem macabre, but I'm gonna like dip a finger in the blood and just write out like "hi" off to the side of it with the blood. That looks like black ink.
You do that. It's pretty gross. I think you lose a
Okay.
sanity point for doing that.
Not for doing that. I didn't dig around in it.
Standing in it.
You wrote "hi" in an innocent stranger's blood.
I'm seeing if I can
Little
communicate.
happy face.
As I'm holding this guy, I look up. Is there anything noticeable about him? Anything that looks off? Anything he's wearing that doesn't fit?
Roll investigation.
I was actually gonna ask the same thing. Can I roll investigation?
She can roll with advantage.
Alright.
17.
17. He himself seems totally just like a normal person, but the more you move him, the more you see the hook seems to respond to his movement. Like it moves with him. Like it is not like the hook is welded to this and can't move. Like the hook will move up and down.
I'm gonna like wiggle him around a little bit.
It jiggles with him. Like
Jiggle, jiggle.
But this seems odd. It doesn't seem like
it
something
doesn't.
that it
So
would
like
do.
the base structure here is welded to the. I don't know how to do this best. This structure is welded to this part, like in a joint here.
Yeah, like the overhang. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then the hook that is connected to this part seems to move up and down a little bit.
Okay, so is
Maybe
this
we
So it
connected?
is,
Push
it
him
is
up
not
more.
welded here.
Barry, pick me up. Push me up.
Okay.
As I push
do
the guy
that.
up.
You push him up, nothing happens other than the hook going up too.
What about pulling him down? The hooks are
Oh!
bait the hook.
I mean, what does a fish do? They want to take the bait. This is
Bait-
awful.
bait the
Do
hook.
We really want to
Let-
do this to
and
this guy?
they'd assume we'd be taking him down, right? Is this our bait? Is this baiting the hook for us? Do we
I
need
think
to
it
pull
could
the
be.
hook?
Did
I want to pull this guy down on
Alright.
it. Can we like lift him off the hook?
You
Well,
can
the hook's
unhook
moving
him,
with
yes.
him. It's moving with him. That's part of it. I pulled down quasi hard on his legs at this point.
Okay,
Wait, we could take him off the hook though.
do you want to? Poofy's gonna try and stop Troy. Or you're gonna let him pull this man down.
Hold on.
Oh,
Wait, why don't we just try and slide him off the hook instead of yanking?
Yeah.
The hook, the hook's. He's not coming off the hook. I don't.
He can
I crawl-
he
I
can be
crawl-
unhooked. Yes.
Yes.
He can be.
Let's unhook
I
him.
crawl up him and I start to like slowly pull the hook out of his shoulder.
With multiple of you trying, you are able to unhook the man, and he will collapse to the ground. And the hook now like juts up, now not having any weight on it.
Oh, so it's like spring weighted almost.
It's like,
Yes.
yeah.
Like it'll go down farther if there's something heavier on it.
Yes.
Barry, hang by the hook. Do it. Just hold on.
Okay.
I would like to rip, I guess, the bottom of my dress and try and kind of bandage this guy's shoulder just to kind of stop bleeding or something.
Okay. Roll a medicine check. Barry, how much do you weigh?
Like 600 pounds, something like
Okay.
that.
That seems really high.
It's like 400.
That
So
also
it's somewhere
still
around
seems
there.
high. Okay.
No, I'm really heavy. I'm
That's
really heavy. I'm
8
chunky.
8 feet
for a
tall.
medicine check.
I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Me?
Barry. No,
Oh,
Barry.
okay.
Medicine. You're able to bandage him up, but he's still just like, without healing magic, he's gonna die. He's just lost too much blood.
I mean, at least we did our best for him. He's not hanging there anymore.
Yeah.
That is
I mean, at
a
least
20.
We'll die on a hook.
20. The as you hold onto the hook and like pull down and put all like lift your feet up, put all your weight on it, it like really clicks down fast, and once it hits its bottom, it locks in place,
Mhm.
and these stairs start to appear down again.
Woo! We did it. Do we
Okay.
just leave this guy here? Should we take him with us until we can heal him? I don't want to just leave this guy here to die.
I mean, do we even know he's real?
He
Not
might not
really.
be, but do you want to take that chance?
I mean, maybe he'll help us solve the next puzzle. I mean, he could be, the bait.
I
Oh
vote
wait,
we
or am
carry
I
him
the
and
bait?
no, I vote we carry him until we can't carry him anymore. We can take him down to the next platform at least.
All right, I'll pick him up.
Until he disappears as we go down the stairs. I'll help him pick him up. Let's go.
He is unconscious right now.
Okay.
You're getting all bloody everywhere, and he doesn't look like he's doing too hot, and probably won't last much longer. Before you descend, though, yet another sort of projection scene plays, and this time it's showing the same man who's crouched in like the corner of a room or something, and he's got his head in his hands as a shadow sort of creeps up from all around him from the floor, like kind of like creeping closer and closer, like long fingers of shadows drawing near, until one comes up onto the wall and sort of bends over towards where his ear is and seems to be whispering to him. And you see the man's hands move from like where his ears are to just in front of his face, as his chest starts to heave with sobs. Moving down the stairs, you hear in the same sort of softer voice, I miss them. I miss them. Their laughs, their smiles, I miss them. Do they even remember me? Will I even be remembered? And that leads you down to the next platform. Here, all there is a mirror that reflects back at all of you.
Is it like in the middle of the platform facing where we came down?
Yes.
I go look behind it.
Look behind the mirror. You watch your reflection also go to the side until you peek behind it. There's also a same mirror on that side, just two-sided mirror.
I approach it and try to put my finger to the mirror.
Your reflection reaches out and puts his finger back.
Okay.
On the other side, I wave.
I
at the
just
mirror.
feel like mirror. I don't feel anything.
Yeah, it just hit mirrors. Poofer is alone on the other side. What do you do?
I wave.
It waves back.
I walk up to the mirror and I smile.
It smiles back.
There's no stairs or anything, right? So there's something to do here, and it's not just a red herring mirror. Just a mirror.
Yeah, I know.
I have a feeling.
All right. Am I standing next to Aravir?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I kind of tap her and motion towards the mirror, and then I turn around and face away from it. Does she see just normal mirror
she
stuff?
sees your back. Yeah.
Okay.
I look. Is the mirror like standing on something, or
No, it just seems to be like standing upright on its own.
kind of look around the edges?
Again, it's just a solid mirror. It's like each side reflects its own way.
Like, okay, somebody stand on the other side, and when I say go, raise your left hand. Give a question in school, and then I say go, and whoever's on the other side raises their left hand. I raise my right hand. So like we're reflecting each other.
You guys have like you can only see your reflection, Poofers, and Aravir can only see hers. They respond appropriately as a mirror should.
Is there anything else in the room? Nothing else in the room.
Just you and your reflections.
Punch
no,
the mirror.
no ornaments, nothing else in the room or anything like that.
Nope.
Nope.
Punch the mirror with the intention of breaking it.
Are you on your own side?
Yeah.
You punch the mirror and it punches you back. Your reflection does, that is. And you both kind of go, ow.
I try and trick my reflection. I act like I'm going one way, and then go the other way really fast.
It mirrors you perfectly, but can you roll perception for me?
That is a 17.
When you went, ow, you swear you heard someone else go, ow.
I yell at the mirror, I go,
Let's
hey!
just talk to it, yeah.
What?
Hello, who are you?
Who the hell do you think I am?
You a mirror.
Oh, or maybe you're the reflection.
I mean,
Have you ever
could be. I've
considered
never
that?
thought. No, I've never thought of it that way. That's quite an intriguing thought, though. What if we're all just in the
Poofers,
mirror
not
world?
The reflection.
I just sit down and I start having a discussion with the mirror.
The discussion is important, so please go ahead.
Ah, okay. If we're the reflection, then everything should be backwards. And
Oh, perhaps I can take your space then, and you can come in here.
that sounds dangerous.
Well, if you're the
Whisper.
reflection, then this is the free world, right?
I whispered to Troy, I'm like, what if they're like our evil twins?
She's on the other side of the mirror, by the way. So you guys like
I
to look
assume they
over-
could hear me though.
Yeah, but they just hear you talking to to yourself, pretty much.
Hey guys, what do you think about this? She says I can go into the mirror and she can come out.
What? I go over to the side Poover's on.
Okay,
You-
you see
you ask her.
Cooper's reflection. You also see your reflection, Aravir.
I say, hello?
Are you talking
Does
to
it-
Poofer's reflection or your reflection?
My reflection.
Hello.
I will look at Poover and go, this is really strange.
Yeah, she brings up an interesting point though. If we're in a dream world, what happens if that's a portal to the real world and we're just in the mirror world? We could get out of here by going into the mirror. What do you think?
What if these are somehow like our evil opposite twins and then we unleash them?
Could be.
Does
Could
it
be. Valid point.
matter?
Boys!
Matter what side we're on. Okay, I'm still on the original side of the
Mhm.
mirror, and I hear all this talking. So I just look up and I say, "Are you able to talk to?"
As able as you are.
Okay.
I give a sup to my mirror self.
Here's a sup back.
Mirror, mirror on the platform. Who's the fairest of the them at
The
form?
platform.
All of them.
That was bad even for you.
Well, we can't all be on our A game all the time.
Speak for yourself. It's great in here. I mean, rhyming is totally easy. Easy peasy.
How is it different in there from out here?
Well, as we were saying, you guys are the reflections and this is the real world.
No.
I don't know if I, as real poofers, would be so willing to have somebody switch places with me, though. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like something I would do. I would try and make somebody feel really good about where they were.
Well, it's just out of the kindness of my own heart, considering how much you messed up your side of things. I figured you might want to first start over here.
Oh, this girl isn't me. I don't trust you no more. You're way too negative. We may have messed up a little bit, a lot of it, but we still got stuff to do.
So it's different than on your side.
Oh yeah, everything is great here. We don't do things like abandon our duty, our friends, our people, our ancestors, and just go off and frolic and destroy civilizations. We do meaningful work.
Such
Wasn't
as?
technically us. It was technically the guy with the artifact. Technically, we
Yeah,
just
well, you-
allowed it to happen.
You technically had a direct hand in not doing a lot of things, though.
Don't like this girl. She's very mean.
It's kind of funny because over here, my ancestors aren't suffering and miserable in the afterlife or anything like that.
Believe that either. This girl's just trying to make me mad.
I look at Poofers and I go, evil twins. I'm telling you. Evil mirror twins.
Try and push the
Evil
mirror over.
Twins, indeed. One second. Evil mirror twins, indeed. When I haven't abandoned my people, and I'm here to lead and guide them alongside my brother, where I should be. I haven't abandoned people to fear and uncertainty in the face of change.
It's personal.
And Reflection Pooper says, what's funny is following a guy who has absolutely no consideration for you whatsoever. I mean, fire has kind of always been a bad thing in my life, and then I decided to just trust a guy who's like fire incarnate. That's kind of sus.
Yeah, also very a realistic thing for people to do, So Pretty sure we're in the real dream world when you're just in a fake, crappy, mean people dream world, and I don't like that.
As I said, things are kind of great here. I mean, Papa's still alive for one. We
Papa's
actually
not
made
supposed to be alive right now.
Well, I actually tried to save him.
I don't like you. I go kick the mirror.
You kick the mirror and it just kind of like
Try and knock it over.
We're just trying to play our emotions, our deep.
Our deep
Yeah.
emotions, of course. You know, fear, cowardice, selfishness. It's really easy to run off and just only worry about yourself when you don't have, I don't know, thousands of people relying on you, right?
I turn my back to the mirror and I walk to the edge of the platform.
Reflection poofers watches you go this time. Erebir sees, and you walk to the edge of the platform.
I look down. No stairs, no nothing.
Nothing.
I sit on the edge of the platform and go, I'm done having this conversation. It's over. Goodbye.
I have a lot more to say to you, actually. I mean, isn't there so much that you regret that you wish you could do differently?
La la la
Thinking
la
about
la.
any
And I
of
plug
that?
my ears. I cannot hear you. La 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 la.
She Reflection Poofers kind of chuckles, and Reflection Erebir just kind of crosses her arms and looks at real Erebir with sort of like a superior smirk.
Can we hear what the mirror people are saying back to them, or is it just a personal? Only they can hear it.
No, you can hear it. The Beer and intro reflections have just been mimicking you still, unless you've talked to them.
Mirror us are jerks.
So I'm assuming you're gonna try and make me feel bad.
I mean, you have a lot to feel bad about if you think about it. You know, your nose is so deep in your cup that you've forgotten who you are, your past, what your lineage is, all your responsibilities. I mean, have you done anything to try and help your home?
I mean, I've made mistakes, and I feel terrible about them, but
Yet, everyone you know is still trapped in suffering, and you're out throwing festivals.
well, we gotta cheer ourselves up, don't we?
Yes, well, everyone is cold and stuck in glass, and, well, you know, actually, a lot like I am here.
Propose I do then.
That's an excellent question, you know. As much as I think it of poor moral taste for you to be throwing festivals, if you really choose to go that route, why not just go for it, you know? Really lean into the god business, become one yourself, and save all of those that rejected you. You don't need Alobal. You have more power than he ever could.
Yeah, I look around, make sure Albel's name. Okay. Doesn't matter, Albel will find me in the stream. I think that if it wasn't for Albel, I wouldn't even be able to have a chance at saving our home. So, no,
Well, this is
I think I'm comfortable with this.
This is a chance you've squandered, then. It's really kind of one way or the other, isn't it? If you're not going to make a name for yourself, then do something with the power you have. I think you're just scared, lazy maybe? Too caught up in your own desires? There are a lot of people counting on you, and you've forgotten them.
I pause.
Okay.
I walk up and I look at my reflection in the mirror and I say, what wrongs in my life do you have to tell me about?
Actually, that is quite interesting that you bring this up. Why do I need to tell you? Or is it true that you just can't think for yourself? And follow whatever you're told? No questions for anything. Never trying to challenge the authority. Wonder what is actually right instead of just being told what is. You know, these sort of lapses in judgment here are what got you and your friends trapped here in the first place. If anything happens to them, this is all your fault.
Yeah, but we're in this together, and be that as it may, there's been many situations where it would have been somebody else's, but we've stuck together because that's what we do and that's how we function. I think I've made decisions on my own where I may not be the strongest mentally speaking. I still know my path, know where I'm from, and know where I'm going.
And you're going to be okay with that path when your friends are suffering and bleeding around you? Or perhaps you're just using them as a chance to solve this mystery that you couldn't do alone. To gain some vengeance for your father who was so horribly wronged.
Is it using your friends when they agree to join you?
Is it using your friends when they don't know the full consequences? Did they agree to be trapped in a dream world?
No, they didn't, but they did agree to stick with me until whatever ends, and I'm confident of that, whether it's spoken or not.
Mir, Troy, just stuff it. Like, if you were actually friends with Mir Biren, you wouldn't be saying these things.
Mirren.
Biren.
Arabir yells over.
And Maravir and Moofers.
Arabir yells over and says, "We did all agree to risk our lives to help each other because we are a family."
I say, all right, well, if you are so smart and all-knowing and can run mental laps around me, what do you propose about this situation?
Again, just referring to another to make your decisions for you. Kind of proving my point here.
So, you have nothing then?
Well, I'm but your reflection.
Just walk away, guys. Not worth it. They're just gonna say stuff to make you sad and angry.
Well, I have enough faith in my friends that I'm unshaken and unwavered by your attempt at guilt, and I just turn away.
Okay.
I go and go next to Poofers.
Okay. Bjorn, what are you doing?
He's throwing hands. He's very upset.
And they're not following they're not mirroring us anymore, right?
Nope, they're just watching you.
Mary, come sit with
I'll-
us.
Should we all hold hands?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Okay. You walk off to the edge and the mirrors watch you throughout our break. Let's go.
Wait, say again?
We're gonna have a break
Going out
as
break.
your
We're
mirrors
gonna
watch
break.
you.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, guys. We'll be back momentarily. See you then.
Welcome back. Right as I took a sip of water. That's fine. Okay, so you guys have all been insulted by your own reflections. And you went and decided to go pout in the corner.
Yes.
Alright, guys, is there anything that any of them had said that wouldn't be something that they could find out about you if they weren't?
I mean, they know stuff about my past that I never told you guys.
Yeah.
Would it have been stuff that other people could have known or found out?
They're probably preying on our insecurities.
I have a feeling it's something that we just need to maybe admit, or somehow we're just trying to unlock the key of how to get past their ugliness.
I turn back and I shout, "Hey, what's the way to the next platform?"
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know. Do you have the answer?
I do, but you have to be smart enough to figure it out, unlike with many other
Ooh.
things.
You know I'm not smart. Which also makes you a dummy. Haha, idiot.
She just kind of smirks.
Alright, so we have to keep talking to these people. Just annoying.
To jumpstart this, I'll take another hit and lose one of my sanity points.
No,
I keep forgetting about
I'll
the
do
sanity
it.
points.
I'll do it. You've already lost one. I still have 6.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Lost.
Ariel, you have disadvantage on mental ability checks.
Yay.
Your hint. None of them have told a lie, and all of you have rejected or been very mean to these reflections of yourselves.
Well, 'cause they're mean.
Yes, but you do not always return animosity with animosity.
I intentionally tried to at the beginning, if you'd like me to try again, because I even admitted that I made mistakes.
No, that's not what I was saying.
Okay.
Flattery.
Nice, Barry.
Oh. Hey, good looking.
Do I walk up to mine and be like,
Hey.
"Hey, smart stuff"?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, blue guy. Okay, I walk up to Mirren. You know, I saunter over to
Please,
Mirren.
inspiration for Mirren, please. That was
Go ahead.
amazing.
Why all the animosity?
Why looking so blue there, pal? Why the long face?
Oh, come on. You know we've heard those.
Doesn't make it any less funny.
I guess it is kind of funny being blue. But you know, I don't understand why. Do you want to be stuck in that mirror?
Would you want to be stuck in the mirror?
No, I don't want to be stuck in the mirror.
Well, I don't either. Let me through.
Yeah, but see, I'm probably gonna get stuck in the mirror, right?
Who knows?
I mean, you probably know.
Oh yes, I do know.
I mean, can you at least let me understand what I'm getting myself into?
Well, it's like that world, but everything is reflected. Also, everyone here is just very... they don't value your opinions. There's a lot of arguments that go on here.
In the mirror world?
Yeah, I'm trying to give you a hint, my dude.
Yeah. I know, and I appreciate it.
Not from Viren, from the DM.
Yeah. Don't value people's opinions.
I mean, quite like you don't value anyone that you left behind, as it would seem.
Poofers hears what's going on and she patters up to the mirror and she sits in front of it and she stares into Moofers. She goes,
I love you.
Oh yeah, what do you love about me?
Hey, for one thing, I admire your voice. And for two, I think that for being stuck in the mirror world, you're actually a little bit nice.
That was more of just an observation than a compliment.
You've said a lot of mean things, but you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger person. I like you because you are a reflection of me.
She reaches out her hand. It's like,
I reach out my hand too.
and you shake hands, and Moofers disappears.
Knew it
Okay.
was something like that.
All right. I walk up and I look at Troy.
Oh,
and I say,
making the first move here, are you? That's a first.
all right, hotshot. You know, normally I do just notch and arrow, not look deeper into it, but maybe I should. Maybe I should formulate some of my own opinions and thoughts before just taking the simple way out of it. And you know, you and I, we're much alike. I mean, just look at us, right? So
Clever.
what do you say? What do you say we bury the hatchet or an arrow, if you will? And I extend my hand.
Bury the arrow.
I said hatchet or arrow, if you will.
He sighs and says, "Close enough." And
Okay.
mirror Roy.
Roy.
Boy.
Walk
M-
up to
M-
Roy.
Mirror Baron Mirren is still just kind of crossing his arms, looking at you judgmentally.
Judgment. I mean, Biren, we have a lot of problems, but we also have a lot of quality traits. We want to make people happy, and we're trying to save our
We.
home. You.
You. There you go.
I think it's okay that we made mistakes, and we're pretty good at drinking. So I think overall we're net positive. You're net positive.
There you go, buddy. And he reaches out his hand to shake it with you.
Yeah, and I shake it.
And Mirren disappears. Then Maravir is like, "Yoo-hoo! Just you, hun."
Now I walk up to her and I say, you know, you're right. I wish things were different and I was able to do the things that you are doing. To serve next to my brother and not have run away. So in a sense, maybe you're stronger than I was. And you really gave me some things to think about. So I appreciate that. And I extend my hand to her.
She shakes it, and Maravir disappears. And after that, the stairs appear downward.
I appear to be miming packing a box, like things into a box.
Just gonna repress those way down there.
Nice.
Another scene projection appears, and this time it is the same individual as before, but he's kind of just lying down in like the fetal position, looking very broken, totally like face just totally blank, like unfeeling, as a pool of shadows continue to grow around him. Walking down the stairs, you hear his voice say, "I can't even trust my own mind anymore. I don't know when it is. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. The loneliness, the insanity bites harder than words ever could." And you end up on yet another platform.
Brian,
Here.
sorry that your dad had to go through that. That does not sound like a fun time.
From what I could pick up, he put everything he had into this before he was through. I appreciate the thought. I look around the platform and clear my throat.
Here. There are a set of painted portraits all on easels. Now there are quite a few of them, so there is one of each of you, including Magnus, as well as Harvey, Tempest, Cleo, Callie, Nyosi, Grigor, who is the head of the Wardens, Victoria, Ambrose, and an unknown elven lady. Actually, Troy knows who she is. for Troy, it's Dr. T. Everyone else, no one
Mhm.
else knows who that is. In front of all of these, there is a pedestal, and within it is a glass case. Like embedded in it is a glass case that has a paintbrush with just a smidge of red paint on it, enough for just one stroke. And in front, on the pedestal, like next to that glass case, are 5 tally marks engraved in. Actually, there can only be 4 right now because one of you is missing. So, yeah.
So it's just people that we know.
And
that are lined
yourselves.
up, and ourselves. So an image of ourselves is also there.
Yes. And this paintbrush, which is protected right now, can't get to it, that has enough paint on it for 1 breaststroke.
I go up to me and I poke me in the cheek.
It giggles. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't respond.
Is it like, can I touch it, or
It
does
is like a
something go through it?
painting. It is a solid
Ah.
painting.
It's a solid. So is it on like a canvas?
Yes, it is a canvas, and
I
those
see.
are on easels.
Okay.
I would like to look behind the easels and kind of investigate the paintings, see if there's any writing, inscription, anything.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Is this a thing where I have disadvantage?
Mm-hmm. So good, 13. Or okay, I guess. You don't notice any inscriptions or anything, but there's definitely a vibe about all of the portraits as well as the paintbrush.
A vibe.
A vibe.
Vibe.
A vibe.
Okay.
I
We
go
vibing.
to the portrait of Nyosi and I look at it.
It's a portrait of Miyoshi, and he's going like, it's cute. It's a very solid likeness.
Sarcat.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go look at the portrait of Harvey. See what
Is
the
he's
details of that portrait are.
just like adjusting his glasses. He is a very sort of like he's a very plain person, I guess. So he's not like it's just a nice like likeness of him. It's not anything like extravagant. Like Callie's, she's like cackling and there's an explosion behind her. Yossi's posing and all that.
So the pictures contain their personality in essence.
Yes.
I want to look at mine.
It is a sort of contemplative, more stoic piece. It's a portrait, it's not full body, by the way. And it just seems very pensive.
Okay.
Look at mine.
Erevier, yours kind of has this like flirty smirk to it, but behind, like in the eyes, you can see there is some uncertainty and some sadness.
Man, all this
Whoever
getting
did these
really-
paintings, really.
So these are
Really good.
paintings of self-truth.
Mm.
I'd like to go see Dr. T, or who I would know as Dr. Tolerate-All.
She looks very, I don't want to say angry, but she just looks like stern. Stern is the word. She's looking straight on, just like very direct, very stern. But there is more of like, I guess like a bit of a stressed mood behind it.
I'm kind of taken aback by the gaze. I want to kind of align myself in the same angle of the painting and try to see what her gaze, like follow her gaze basically.
It's
See if
just,
there's
it looks
anything.
directly at the viewer. It's just like, you know, Niosi's like looking off over here and she's like just looking straight.
Okay, nothing on a wall or anything opposite of her painting. Okay.
I would like to look at the box that's holding the paintbrush.
It is a glass case that has no like discernible lid or anything like that. You can roll Arcana on that if you want.
Okay.
This is also at disadvantage.
Okay.
A 7. Okay. Yeah, 7. There, like I said, there's a vibe about it, but you're not really able to pinpoint it.
Go like, kind of
tap on the glass, does it seem really like sturdy, or is it kind of flimsy glass? Like if I threw it, it would
It
shatter.
seems sturdy, and when you tap on it, the 4 tally marks like flash.
And the tally marks are where? Are they inside
They're
the
like
glass?
next to the glass case,
Next to on the floor.
on the pedestal. So it's pedestal, tally marks case.
And they're written in red, the tally marks.
No, the paintbrush has a bit of red paint on it.
What color
Oh.
are the tally marks?
One tally mark basically represents each of us,
It's like an engraving, and they like light up when you try and open the box.
is what I think.
Are we supposed to mark people we care about? Because
Like I said, there's only enough paint for 1 slash with the red paint.
Maybe we each pick somebody?
That's just one though.
But I wonder what the 1/ means. Like a good thing, a bad
Hold
thing?
on. So who can you list the people?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's you 5, Harvey, all of your companions, your NPC companions, Victoria, Grigor, Ambrose, Dr. Tallardell, and Yossi.
Are we supposed to mark somebody we want to help us? Or are we supposed to mark somebody that's gonna die?
I don't know if.
Darren, do you want to
This-
roll Arcana at disadvantage?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, no, it wasn't good. It was a 3. No, you don't know. But I will say that you guys all know that this place, the artifact rather, has the power to make dreams a reality. That is its power.
Can I use that?
Maybe we can bring that person here.
Can I reroll again with using my newfound Mirren? What's it called?
You can
Inspiration?
just take the 16 if you want.
Yeah, sure.
All of these paintings have a magic about them that links. They're like, I think it was Sean or Troy had observed, they reflect personalities, so they're
Yeah.
linked to people. But the paint on the paintbrush has a curse on it.
I wonder if you like circle one of them, if you can talk to them.
Or curse them?
Curse them.
Who do we
Freaking
not like
paintbrushes, you
here?
guys.
Yeah.
Painted
God.
world from a freaking paintbrush
Or I guess who
brought us into the
Another-
world.
another way to look at this is if it will curse them, who has the best chance of getting out of the curse?
Maybe the curse is that they're brought here, like we were in the painted world. Because that was kind of like a messed up version of
There's
this.
a vibe to them.
I mean, in that case,
Are the
Dr.
pedestals
Wait, I
movable?
would-
Easels, yes.
The easels.
Mhm.
Just out of curiosity, I would like to move my pedestal and have my painting face Harvey's. See if there's anything that happens.
There's no reaction or anything. They're not animated paintings. Just seems like there's a selection of people here.
Not a bad thought though.
Who's the elf lady on the end?
She is Dr. Telradal. She is if you guys would not recognize her, but I did mention her in my little monologue.
Yeah, I remember you talking about.
She was the one who basically agreed with my father for him to be the one to enter this dream world and keep Ackley's at bay for eternity, I guess. She's head of the magic R&D.
Yeah,
If
she's
we're assuming-
Basically,
she's chief
of
of
all
research
of-
in the Wardens. Yeah.
yeah.
If we're assuming that this person will get brought here, which I don't know if they will, she might actually be a good person to bring.
Or to talk to, yeah. I actually
Or kill.
Well, I don't think so. I thought that at first, but I think that maybe she has good intentions, even if she doesn't make them so obvious all the time. All right. Can I use a sanity point here?
Sure. What are you trying to do? You can get a hint.
Just
You can try and talk to Atlas. He has to respond. He just might not be truthful. What was the third thing?
Something about like on checks, I think.
Cannot. Oh yeah, you can auto succeed on a check.
But he might not be truthful. All right, I'll take a
Think-
hint.
Would help figure out how to open this box.
A hint.
Yeah.
There are 4 of you and 4 tally marks and a choice to make. Given the history of this place, it is unlikely the curse will be helpful to you in any way.
So it does kind of sound
Okay.
like that we actually do make a choice when we put enough tallies on someone and something's gonna happen. Something like that.
4 people, 4 choices.
We can make 1 tally on 1 person.
It's more like you need to reach a decision collectively.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Some
A
bad gonna
decision of
happen.
who to draw red X through. Okay.
Well, who can handle whatever is gonna be thrown at them is probably
What
also
I'm
kind of part of it.
thinking, it's probably going to be Imby or Dr. T because they have the force of the wardens behind them. I don't think I'd want to put it on Victoria or the leader, whose name I'm forgetting, which is really bad. Gregor.
Gregor.
And because they're kind of at the forefront of the whole fight right now. I don't know if I'd want to risk something happening to them.
What about, so just throwing it out there, what about Callie, since she technically, it's
She
not her,
can't
it's
die,
her.
but she can get cursed.
I feel it should be Dr. T. She should have dealt with this herself originally.
Call it karma.
And if it does bring her here, then she will
You know
probably
what,
know the most
guys?
about it.
What if it's me?
I'm gonna throw you one more piece of information, Troy.
What if-
Just because it's been a long time since you've had this, it's been like over a year since you had the event. Your father was chosen for this job for a very specific reason, like for his skill set. And he
Right.
also was the part of the reason that, he was the reason that this artifact got lost in the first place.
Yeah. What if it's me?
What do you mean? What if it's you?
What if I'm the choice?
We already got 4
this-
tally marks. You're already out.
No, my painting's here too. All of our paintings are here.
Right,
This is my
but there's a
this is
tally
my
mark
thing.
for each
And
of
if there's
us.
No,
a
it's-
curse to be taken from this, why would it go to anybody else but me? Who else should carry this?
I think the
You
tally
guys
marks
know this is true.
are for us to give out. Like we each kind of get
Tally
Right.
marks represent a vote,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
So vote
and you have to reach a
my
unanimous
paintings. My paintings here too. Nobody else should bear this curse but me.
Yeah, but we also need you to, help save the world and get
But look
out
at the
from
rest
here.
of the people in all of these paintings. You need every single one of these people.
Well,
There's not a certain person in here that you don't need in some form.
You could say the same thing about you, Troy.
yeah.
I mean, it's your dad.
Right.
We're
well,
kind of
maybe
lost in here without you. Without you, that's just some guy, upset about some shadows. That means nothing to us.
well, then he gets what he wants, and you guys move on.
I mean, at the same time, I agree with Aravir
kn-
that Dr. Tagliere,
Talavador.
Talavadar,
Talavador.
Tolerate all.
Dr. T.
Dr. C, MD, Toboggan. If anyone would know what's probably happening to them if they do get cursed, it would probably be her. I mean, since she's had research on this. And right now, I think we need everyone in here to deal with the problem at hand. I don't think falling on your arrow at this point is a good idea.
Well, it's very, brave of you to want to self-sacrifice. I also think we need to be strategic about this.
But we don't know that it's a sacrifice just yet. I mean, it could be.
It could also just be a bluff.
It could be anything. But I think I'm pretty stuck here in my morality of cursing somebody else because of mine and my lineage's shortcoming.
You could always ask the butthole that has us here what he thinks about this. We could ask him what it's gonna do. Maybe we'll learn something interesting.
You could always lie to us, though.
Could, but maybe it's worth seeing. What do you guys think? I can spend a sanity point for that.
By the way, what happened to Troy? Because he won another one for a hint, right?
Oh
So he's
yeah,
down two.
sorry. You're gonna have disadvantage on saving throws, but you have advantage on strength and constitution checks.
Wait,
Okay.
what? Why do I
Disadvantage
have
on saving throws, but advantage on strength and con checks.
Why am I the only one to get something positive out of it?
That's just level
That's
2.
the next level.
That's level 2. You still get
Oh.
negative disadvantage on intelligence and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, well, that matters for you.
but I get advantage on strength and con. Okay.
Not saving throws, just checks.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, do it.
Hello, Mr. Demon Acris guy. What happens to the person we vote for here?
So you have a disadvantage on saving throws now, advantage
Yeah.
on strength and con. And the response that you get is a cackle of hideous laughter. And he says, "Well, whatever I please, whatever will make Troy suffer the most."
Great. Thanks a
It won't
bunch,
be
Demon
pretty.
guy. So it is something bad.
And he wants.
What? But will make you suffer the most. He doesn't like you. Wants you to suffer. So whoever we pick, something bad is going to happen to them that you would be upset about specifically.
I still think it's me. It's like a bully, guys. Bullies only get pleasure out of getting reactions from people. And it would be more painful for me to curse or kill any one of these paintings than to endure it myself.
You're starting to sound a little more convincing now.
Yeah,
As
it's
much-
starting to sound more convincing.
As much as I don't like this, I feel like it's Troy's choice. This is a whole thing about Troy's dad. It should be his choice. I don't like it.
Okay,
But I
but whatever
respect
happens,
you.
we have to make a promise that we're all in it to help solve it, if it lasts.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess we put our hands on the paintbrush box and say Troy.
Okay. You all vote Troy, and the tallies blink up. There's a cackle of laughter, and Troy's painting disappears, but the box remains.
So there's still paint.
Yes.
Did any tally marks go away on it? Or
Nope.
no?
Wait,
Well,
what?
and Troy's okay right now.
Troy's fine.
The painting disappears in what now?
You are no longer an option.
He did what would bug you the most, which is you not being able to suffer.
Are you kidding me? So now I have to vote for somebody else? Is that?
It would appear that way.
Is Magnus here on the
Magnus is an option.
I vote Magnus.
We just vote Magnus and deal with that next session when he's here.
Well, my vote is still for Dr. T then, because if
Wait,
anybody can get themselves out of it, she can.
I
That
feel
would
like
she
we're
would know
voting,
the most about this. She would.
but
But also, if we take her out and she knows the most, and there's no coming back from it, then we lose our biggest.
I will
potential
say
source
the
of-
research department is also where most of the artifacts are being held and studied.
Which is where she's the head of.
But wait, so he got rid of the painting, so that means nothing bad is gonna happen to that person. So what if
No,
we're
we don't
voting-
know that.
No,
No.
he chose to do that because my intention was for me to suffer instead of somebody and choosing somebody else. And then he is now forcing me to choose somebody to suffer. So that's That's
Yeah.
the play.
Dr.
That
T
was
then?
Got him.
Okay. I think so.
All right.
Dr. T it up.
Okay. You all vote Dr. Tardell, and the box with the paintbrush pops open. Who's gonna do it?
I guess it's me. I walk over and grab the paintbrush and walk over to the painting and say, truly sorry. I know my family's caused a lot of pain. And then I guess just do a diagonal line, top right to bottom left with the paintbrush.
After you do that, a scream echoes through the abyss, and all of the paintings dissolve away into ash as stairs appear.
Is it a female scream?
Yes, it was.
Great.
Deal with that later. It's
Yeah, well, the consequences of our actions later. It will be fun. It will be fun.
It's not like, we've destroyed civilizations with the consequences of our actions before or anything.
What's one more death?
Troy
What's the
just
worst
broke
that
the
could
campaign.
happen?
You guys just put the brush in the hands of the dumbest person in the party.
So these stairs appear more violently than the others, which just sort of floated up. And there is after the scream echoes, there's a cackle of laughter, but it seems very annoyed. Also,
Annoyed cackle.
Are we getting to you, demon?
it does not answer.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, we keep
We're
on
still carrying
trying.
this guy with us, by the way. Is he
Yeah.
still alive?
No, he's like almost dead.
Still alive. So you're saying there's a chance?
Maybe if you can freak it. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys descend the stairs and enter a much larger platform. The air and rain seem to be intensely more violent here, and a form appears before you, and it is, I'll send a picture in a moment, but it is composed of these sort of like violently twisting shadows that kind of collect into a vaguely humanoid shape. It is significantly larger than you, about 20 feet tall.
Strong Kingdom Hearts vibes.
Yeah, exactly, kind of. Anyways, there's a picture in our context channel in our Discord. But this form appears, and it's, like I said, the shadows in it are kind of like spiky and like violent and move in very just disjoint and unnatural and, again, aggravated seeming kind of movements, and can't really think of the word I'm looking for. It seems very agitated. And it says, turning to Troy, really, "You fool, you utter disgrace of life, waste of space. You have tainted blood and tainted fate. Finally, you're within my clutches, and what do? Where are the tears? Where's the screaming? Where's the agony? I've made you choose among your friends. I have made you mortally wound another man. Well, if this is what it takes, I will make you suffer, you cretin, as he made me suffer all that time. Your lineage will finally see its rightful end, and it will be a slow and painful end, and one that I will relish." And the shadow dives into the ground, and the entire platform becomes bathed in black shadows. And each of you hears a sort of collection of addresses for each of you as these shadows are twirling and twisting around you more violently. These shadowy winds are whipping by you as this creature prepares to sort of lay its final onslaught upon you. It seems to address Erebir first. "O girl who is gripped by fate, a fortune she wishes to abdicate, torn asunder by light and dark, ever haunted by the patriarch. She may run and she may hide, but destiny will have its bride." to Buren. O creature of whimsy and illusion, whose past and purpose breed confusion. No home, no place that brings inclusion. Between two peoples he finds seclusion. He'll find no answers, no hope or solution. His faith, his quest are mere delusion. To Magnus, who's not here, so sad. O demon man with blood of fire, who is torn between duty and desire, betrayed by family, scorned by friend, caught in a divide they can't comprehend. Favor your passion and lose your heart, or follow the hawk and watch passion depart. To Poofers. O child whose path is torn in two, the warmth and cold of seasons new, the grip of past, the road ahead, the friends and family who have bled. She wants so badly to save them all, but ice and fire will see their fall. Finally to Troy. O man of virtue and humility, with strength of heart, hand, and agility, yet so sweetly unaware of his pliability. He'll see faith and trust are his fallibility, as he's now betrayed by his own servility. Alas, this will be the end of his affability. And with the sort of end of that series of threats,
Which were very good.
Yeah.
Such a negative Nancy. My gosh.
But man, he can rhyme.
he rises from the abyss below in this sort of shadowy platform in a very Kingdom Hearts fashion as a very large, enormous, one might say gargantuan, shadowy fiend. And next session that we play, you'll be facing the manifestation of your nightmares.
Hey.
Oh,
Ending a little bit
joy.
early tonight, but I think it is better than dragging it out. So
No, it's better. And then I assume this is boss combat. It's going to take a long time.
it will take
so.
the full session. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That was some intensity.
Holy cow.
All right. Well, not looking forward
Awesome.
to that, but also looking forward to it. And this is going to be our last time, knock on wood, online. Next time we'll be playing is
Early July. First week of July.
no, I think it's the last weekend of June.
last
Yeah, the end of
Last
26th,
weekend of June.
27th.
last Saturday of June. We're switching.
Saturday at 6 Pacific.
Saturday at 6. We'll be back together for the first time in quite some time.
You can be with the sultry 6 on Saturday at 6.
Oh boy.
There you go. There you go. Easy peasy.
We're vaccinated.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and looking forward to seeing you then. Bye.